This accessibility video is all about contrast. Now, if are those of you out there who might be colorblind or who might have other visual challenges, or like me, just really are getting old, contrast can make a big difference in whether you can see something. And our standards for contrast have to do with the ratio of text in a foreground to the background. And the contrast ratio is something that gets calculated, and we have to meet certain expectations. And they change depending on whether text is big or small. So let me give you some examples on how to check to make sure that your digital content meets the right contrast ratios. I have an example here of some different colors. And if I change the text to here, some of these are easier to read than others, obviously. So I need to just really pay attention when I have text that I'm not making it hard to read for anybody. So there are a number of tools out in the wild on checking for contrast ratios. One of them is this one right here, webaim.org/resources/contrast checker. There's also one I like from Coolers, and these can help you check colors. Now, I'm going to show you this with the caveat that there's a little bit of a bug in the latest version of Mac OS that makes it hard to capture the right colors. But I'm going to show you how to do it in a couple of different ways in case you are in that situation. It's a temporary bug. They'll hopefully have it fixed soon. So the way that you do this is you need to have the hex values. And to get the hex values, you can use a color picker usually. Now I'm going to get the background first because my background is just white. It's already entered in white here, but you can see if I go to my color picker, I can get my eyedrop tool here and then go over and just click my background and it's white. Now I want to check on my orange here to see if it's going to pass my contrast ratio. So if I get the color picker here and the dropper, it may not work. This is where the bug is. It may and it may not. But if I go and pick up my orange, oh, it worked. So if it didn't pick it up, I can show you, I'll show you another way in just a second, but that hex value is what we're looking for. Now, if I scroll down here, it gives me the contrast ratio. It needs to be at least 4.5 to 1 for small text. 3 to 1 if it's really big and bold. And you can see this here, it's failing, even at a bold, larger text. So you have to make sure that these colors are going to be readable for people. Now, if I go in and check my red here, and it still may not work right, but it's looking like it's cooperating. Now that's fine. It passes all of my standards. So red on white, good. Orange on white, no. Now with this blue, I'm going to show you the alternate way of checking for the colors. If you go into the text color, as you're going to change it, and you just add, as if you're going to add a custom color, there's the hex code. And so you can just copy that bad boy right there and paste it in to get our color to change. And now obviously that light blue just fails all the checks. So don't make anything that light blue if you have a white background. If you had a different color background, that would be a different story. Like say if I highlighted this, say a dark black, then if I go in with my background color and pick that black color, then, or it's blue, then it might pass. Yeah. Okay, so that's a crash course in making your colors accessible. Hope this is helpful. It's applicable to websites and Google Docs and Canvas and anything else where you're putting out digital content for your students or your audience in any way. So have a wonderful day. Reach out if you have questions. Thanks.